Continued walking, so I had to follow. No way I'm sleeping here with no locks on the doors and these lunatics running around. No fucking way! The words didn't seem to be coming out fast enough. Brad just kept walking. We arrived at the examination room where the night physician was waiting to complete my intake process. By now, I was near hyperventilating. "Lisa, this is Dr. Maxwell," Brad said. With his slick black hair, Dr. Maxwell looked a little like my former pediatrician and seemed to have the same cold manner. No one introduced the nurse next to him. Brad turned to the doctor and said, "She's scared. A few people acting up out there." Acting up? I thought. Acting up is a baby tossing Cheerios off his high chair. This was a credible physical threat, and they needed to do something about it. I fell into the first chair I saw and started bawling. "I want to leave," I screamed. My fists were clenched into balls. Dr. Maxwell looked unfazed. "Lisa, calm down," he said. "We're just going to take some blood, and then we can give you some Librium. It will help you relax, and you'll feel much better. It's okay." I saw him arranging his bloodletting instruments, no longer looking at me. "No!" I shrieked, as if they were threatening to pull out a fingernail with a pair of pliers. "I am not letting anyone stick any needles into my arm. I am not taking any Librium or any drug in this place, and I am not staying." Another argument occurred to me, and I tried to sound calm and reasonable. "The conditions here are unacceptable. I am a lawyer. I know my rights." This was a lie. I had no idea what my rights were in this situation. "You cannot keep me here against my will. I do not feel safe." I had heard somewhere that "I do not feel safe" was an effective buzz phrase for when you needed help. But that might have been in a Vanity Fair article I read about a dominatrix. "If you don't let me leave, I'm going to call the police." As I rocked back and forth, sobbing, Brad and Dr. Maxwell stepped out of the examination room. They returned a few minutes later. "Okay, Lisa," said Brad. "We're going to work with you here, but you're going to have to work with us. We understand that you feel uncomfortable, but we cannot let you go tonight. You can write a request to be released, but it can't be reviewed until the psychiatrist arrives in the morning, and then it will be up to him. You're going to have to spend the night here, but we think we can make it a little easier on you. We can put you on the Asian floor." "The Asian floor?" I asked, still choking back tears. "What do you mean, the Asian floor?" "We have a floor upstairs that's all Asian," Brad said. "Patients, doctors, and nurses. These aren't detox patients. They're patients with other mental illnesses, such as dementia, paranoia, and schizophrenia. They come here because their families want a more comfortable, familiar atmosphere for them. You're still going to see lots of people roaming the halls, talking to themselves, acting in ways you're not used to seeing, but it can be quieter up there." This couldn't be happening. Was I really locked in a mental institution and negotiating which was the most desirable floor? I wanted a drink. "What do you say?" Brad continued. "You would be right outside the nurse's station. Just give it a try for tonight and we'll get your request for discharge evaluated in the morning." There was clearly no going home that night. If I got out of reach of the dangerous lunatics on the detox floor and was outside a nurse's station, I thought, I could probably make it until morning. To survive the night, I could sit in a ball on the floor next to the doorway of my room, so that if anyone came by to attack me, they would see an empty bed and move on to another victim. "All right," I said. "I'll go up there tonight, but just for tonight. Then I'm out." "Great," Dr. Maxwell said. "Now, if you'll just roll your sleeve up, we'll draw that blood and get you started on the Librium." "No fucking way," I said. "No blood, no drugs. Please give me a piece of paper to write out my request to leave." Brad handed me a pad and pen. I scribbled a short note requesting my immediate discharge.